Scholars, now it's time for problem of the day. Please follow along as I read on the next slide. Elijah took a survey of his friends' favorite sports. The bar graph below shows his results. Based on the bar graph, how many friends did Elijah survey? Okay, now scholars, you are going to solve your problem independently by pausing your video. When you have completed your problem, you will return and follow along. Remember to use all the strategies you've learned all year and to use your read, draw, write. Please pause your video now to solve. Welcome back, scholars. Now that you've completed your problems independently, I'm going to solve you how I would go about solving this problem. First things first, I need to read my problem twice always. So I'm going to read my problem again now. Elijah took a survey of his friends' favorite sports. The bar graph below shows his results. Based on the bar graph, how many friends did Elijah survey? So I need to know my important information, and I also want to make sure I underline what the problem is really asking me to solve for. So my question is asking me how many friends did Elijah survey? So I need to find out using the information I have. This bar graph, the title is favorite sport. These are the favorite sports of Elijah's friends. And in order to find the total number of friends Elijah surveyed, I need to find the number of votes for each of these favorite sports. So this bar graph shows me that 6 of Elijah's friends, their favorite sport was football. Also shows me that 8 of Elijah's friends, their favorite sport was soccer. For baseball, 3 of Elijah's friends' favorite sport was baseball. And last, basketball, 5 of Elijah's friends' favorite sport was basketball. Now, in order to find the total of how many friends Elijah surveyed, I have all the information I need. I could use a repeated addition in order to solve. I won't be able to use multiplication, and I definitely don't want to use subtraction because I'm finding the total of number of friends that Elijah surveyed by combining all of these number of votes for football, soccer, baseball, and basketball. Now that I've wrote out my addition problem, I know I never want to add 4 numbers at once. So I'm going to make sure I only add 2 numbers at a time in order to solve. First, I'm going to solve for 8 plus 6, which equals 14. Next, I'm going to solve for 5 plus 3, which equals 8. Now I'm going to take my totals and use them to solve for my combined total. Four plus 8 is 12. One plus 1 is 2. So my answer is 22. Elijah surveyed 22 friends. Be sure to write your answer in a complete sentence. Okay, scholars, now moving on. For your daily writing prompt today, we have a fun one. Please follow along on the next page. Today, your writing prompt, because you did all that creating in your morning meeting, I want you to write a creative story. So using this picture, I want you to write about, it says, you have stumbled into a land of giants. You find yourself on a farm where chickens are the size of adult men. Write a story about your experiences on the farm. Be sure to include the setting, several farm animals, dialogue, and lots of sensory details in your story. I know that you are all creative and you're going to come up with some great writing. Be sure to send it to your teacher so we can share on our class story. Have a great day, scholars.